Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match preview for Man City vs West Ham in the Premier League. It's the last game of the season. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well. Let's jump into it. So like I said, it's the last game of the season. It's City against West Ham. Just one win away from another Premier League title. That would make it 4 on the bounce. And yeah, we'll probably go down as the best Premier League team ever. Can we do it? Will we do it? What worries me about this game is that everyone's already written West Ham off, and I've been to too many last days of the season at the Etihad to know that we love making things hard for ourselves. And we don't have to go back a couple of years to the Aston Villa game where we were 2-0 down after 65 minutes. So this, I don't think, is a foregone conclusion. And you look at West Ham, and yes, they're not in great form. They've won 1 of the last 7. Yes, they've been smashed a couple of times in recent weeks. Yes, it's Moyes' last game for them. But look, that could mean one or two things. It means either West Ham don't turn up because they can't, they've got enough to play for. They just go through the motions and then we end up beating them 5-6-0, whatever. That would be glorious. Or they go out there, not necessarily trying to prove a point, but they go out there, play a bit of freedom, enjoy themselves, and they give us a horrible time because we're a little bit nervous and they're not. And that's the thing. If you look at that Tottenham game a few days ago, I think we started that first half particularly nervous. We didn't want the ball. We weren't progressive enough on the ball. And we just look scared every time Tottenham attacked, especially when they countered. And I feel that's what could happen against West Ham. And West Ham are a counter-attacking team. So you know what they're going to get. They're going to sit deep. They're all going to sit back in numbers. They're going to try and break. They're going to get Bowen on the ball, Kudus on the ball, Antonio as well if he plays. And it's going to be a little bit horrible. There are going to be nervy moments in this game. So, yeah, I'm not 100% convinced. But you have to say, at the Etihad, you'd expect us to win. And again, that being said, just to flip it, again, just to be paranoid even further, if you look at the games this season, we've won every away game so far in 2024, but we've drawn like 6 at home. So it's our home form that's let us down, not our away form. It's just, I don't know, it's last day nerves, isn't it? It's last day jitters. And I don't really want to think about it. You kind of want to wake up on Sunday with the game done, knowing that we've got the 3 points in the league. That's kind of how it feels, because the whole way through, until we score that first goal, until we go in front, maybe until we go in front by 2 or 3 goals, you won't stop biting your nails. And that's the key to this one. We have to start well, and we can't start nervous. I think we have to get an early goal, settle everyone down, get the crowd up, and just turn it into a full-blown celebration for the whole match. Because if you look at Arteta said today in his press conference that he's quite confident of the win. I mean, I guess he has to say that because he's the manager, but it doesn't sit well with me. Pep said that he expects a difficult game, one like Aston Villa that was 3-2. So yeah, it's a tough one, but we have been here before, and every time we've been in this position, we've ended up winning the league. The boys haven't let us down yet, even though they've come close a couple of times. So you put trust in them, put faith in them, and yeah, we should be able to get the job done. But I'm still not going with the narrative that we won the title at Tottenham. I'm not doing it. Everyone's going on about it, or the pundits. Sky Sports were saying it. City have won the title because of that Ortega save. No. We got one more game to go, and we've got to treat it like a must. Well, it is a must win, but we've got to treat it like that. So we can't go into that game thinking we've won the title. And I don't think Pep will let the players do that. And I'm not sure the players will let themselves do it. So who do we play? Well, Ederson's out. Obviously, he fractured his cheekbone, so he's not going to be playing now. He's out for the last 2 games of the season, this game and the FA Cup final. He wouldn't have played in that one anyway. Ortega we saw against Tottenham. Good enough keeper. I mean, I think he's a better shot stopper than Ederson. I've been saying it all along anyway. So I have complete trust in him. Defense, look, let's just look at it this way. Just play the same team if possible, apart from Ederson that's injured. And hopefully De Bruyne, if he's not injured for it. Play the same team that played against Tottenham. Just put that team out there. Let them do their thing. Because how do you change the back 4? It's got to be Walker. It's got to be Vardio. It's got to be Akanji, even though he made that mistake. He made a couple of mistakes, didn't he, against Tottenham. Diaz made a mistake against Tottenham as well. Everyone forgets about that one. We'll play them. Then you play Rodri in midfield, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Foden, Haaland, and yeah, you just go out there to win it. That's what you do. Get an early goal, settle the nerves, go from there. And fingers crossed we get the job done. But this is it, last game of the season, and it kind of feels good. And I can't believe we're top of the league, to be honest with you, because I've said it time and time again. I don't think we've played particularly well this season. Everyone will say, how can you say that? We're top of the table. We're on this like 30 game unbeaten run, but we haven't. And I go back again, our home form this season has been not that good. We've dropped so many points. And I know we had our injuries. I know we had De Bruyne missing for like 2/3 of the season. Haaland was missing for a couple of months as well. But I don't football has it has the stats and it has the eye test as well. And if you look at it and something doesn't seem quite right, it usually isn't. Even if you're getting wins. And you look at the City's matches this season and something it's just not quite clicked. I know we've got the treble hangover from last season, and that's another thing. To be in this position anyway after winning the treble last year just shows how good this team is. To have an FA Cup final to look forward to, another Champions League win potentially on the cards, and the fact that we probably should have won the Champions League again if it wasn't for penalties. It is a phenomenal season, even though, in my opinion, we've not been that great. So well played, boys, for that. Oof, yeah, it's a big game, isn't it? There's a lot to go through, and like I said, if we do win the league, we got some big moments to look back on, like the Ortega save at Tottenham, to be thankful for. And hopefully we don't have anything thankful to be, anything big or nerve-wracking or anything that to happen on Sunday. I just want to win 5-0, 6-0, and just be calm throughout. That's all I want. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think the score's going to be. And thank you very much. Bye-bye.